Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Your Excellencies, teachers of State Islamic University Wali Songo, and all students of Islamic State University Wali Songo. All praises belong to Allah, Lord of the world. Him only we worship and Him only we ask for help. Salawat and salam we send to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has brought us from the darkness to the lightness. As the speaker of 50th team from Islamic State University Wali Songo KKN, I will introduce our team. We are Ahmad Fauzi, Ahmad Khatib Tursany, Dewi Mahardika, Umrotul Alliyah, Qoshimatul Awaliyah, An-Nisa Robi'atul Rodiyah, Indah Nur Fitri, Silvi Afrida, Dina Julia Pratami, Rofi'atunnisak, Ana Rochmatul Laili, Iffatul Ikrimah, Nisma Masdania, Sina Nur Laili Kamalin, and Istiqomah Mar'atus Solihah. As the speaker, I want to present this article under the title "The Existence of Traditional Games of Cultural Heritage and Stimulate Children Intelligence." Introduction. Acts that continue to evolve erode cultural civilization that are increasingly changing, either significantly or not. Changes caused by globalization have also changed the social environment, especially the world of children's games. The process and way of playing children from day to day develop. Children and teenagers rarely recognize traditional games, and some even don't know traditional games at all. This causes many children who don't recognize traditional games at all, when in fact it is a means for children from preschool age to school age to train their cognitive and motoric skills. It is hoped that Indonesian children should actually be able to maintain this traditional game as an ancestral heritage and national identity. Research results. Traditional games are children's games whose existence has existed for a long time and has been passed down from generation to generation. There are so many traditional games in Indonesia. Each region has its own characteristics, but along with the advancement of the time, children are accustomed to holding gadgets and are more familiar with online games than traditional games themselves. The impact given by modern games will certainly be very much different from traditional games, whereas traditional games have many benefits for children, especially in honing motor skills. In addition, through traditional games, children can also train themselves from the emotional, social, and spiritual aspects. With the reteaching of traditional games, it is hoped that they will be able to preserve traditional games that are almost lost to time, and children can relate themselves with their peers by not lingering on the gadget screens. One of efforts to preserve traditional games carried out by 50th group of KKN Islamic State University Wali Songo Semarang students, which was held in Limpung Village, Batang Regency, was by reintroducing traditional games to village children. The introduction of this traditional game will be held on Thursday, July 28, 2022 at the Madrasah Raudlatul Muta'allimin field. The children were quite enthusiastic in participating in traditional games. The game introducts are the first is Sundamanda games. The second is Sak jumping games. The third is ABC games. And the last is train games. The game, in addition to teaching togetherness, the benefits obtained are healthy for the body because many traditional games require jumping and running. The tools used can be made yourself even using used materials around us. We hope that with the introduction of traditional games, they will preserve one of the local wisdom of the Indonesian culture, which has been displaced by the current of globalization. Traditional games are not just games. In them there are cultural elements that are strongly attached and must be preserved. Traditional games that might be rarely found because there is no socialization from parents to children or from teachers to students will continue to disappear, coupled with the existence of modern games which are better known as games for children. The habits of children in terms of playing and the disappearance of the nation culture in traditional games is what attracts research to be worth doing. The introduction of these traditional games will be held on Tuesday, July 28, 2022 at the Madrasah Raudlatul Muta'allimin field, one of the efforts to preserve traditional games carried out by 50th group of KKN Islamic State University Songo Semarang student, which was carried out in Limpung Village, Batang Regency, was by reintroducing traditional games to village children. Finally, I would like to apologize for my mistake. And thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.